Hey guys, Dustin Warncke here at DV Hunting Ranch. We're live streaming on our Facebook page. I've got Daniel as our guide and Corey as our hunter, and we're doing kind of a live thing out here. But we also wanted a video for the YouTube audience, so we're after an elk today, and stay tuned. Rock on.
We began our hunt with Corey in a tripod stand, overlooking a watering hole and a feeding area, and Daniel and I in a pop-up blind below him, watching the action live. We tried to get some Facebook Live of the bull coming in, but he didn't want to come in, so we had to go to plan B. After a while of waiting and watching, Daniel decided it was time for us to climb out of the tripod and out of our blind and put a stalk on this big bull elk. We knew he was a 6x6, we knew he'd be a great elk if we could find him and put a stalk on him and hunt him with a bow. We spotted some milk cows, so we knew that the bull must be close by. We just didn't know where. We thought he might be in the thick woods, so that's where we went next. No sooner than we had started stalking into the thick brush of the Texas Hill Country, we found our bull, and he was hidden well. We would spot the bull, but he would spot us, and we played this game of hide and seek for what seemed like an hour. Since this was proving more difficult than any of us figured, I went ahead and let Corey go into the woods on his own and take the shot without me filming it. I did this for a couple of reasons. I did not want the cameraman to mess up the hunt. And number two, it was very, very wooded back there and hard to see his shot. Corey thought it was a good shot, but we decided to give it some time, and in the end, he decided to put one more arrow in him, and he found him standing and took another shot. I did not get this one on camera either because of the angle and the distance that he had to travel into the woods to get this shot, but he was successful in getting a second arrow in the bull, and that was all it took. Hey guys, what's up? Dustin Warncke here.
out here in Mason, Texas for an annual hunt. This time I got to go in early deer season, gun season. I normally only get to go in late November or early December as my schedule allows to Brady and Mesa, but I got to go early this year, which, yay. Forgot my camera this morning, so I didn't have much of a morning hunt, but I didn't really see much anyway. It is hot here, guys. It is November, and it's in the high 80s right now. It's crazy. But anyway, I'm out here hunting for a doe or a management buck that we're looking for. It's probably a 7 or 8 pointer, older deer, and we'll see if he comes out. But if not, I'll shoot a doe and have a lot of fun. Also, I'm here with my beloved Mosin Nagant 7.62x54 rimmed rifle. This one I've not had on camera in quite a while. It is Cerakoted by a friend of mine, Cody Weezer, who used to do Cerakote work, and now he has a W Gear is his new line, and I have the W Gear. Let's see if I can get that on the camera. The W Gear ammo bracelet. It'll hold 2 rounds or 5 rounds depending on what model that you order, and it's pretty inexpensive, free shipping. And I'm using 203 grain Silver Bear soft points this evening for this hunt. I know a lot of you guys that will follow the Mosin Nagant, follow my videos, and I appreciate that. So anyway, excited about this evening. Hopefully something will come out. I just put some Big & J BB squared out and some Vapor Trail Scents dig a hole out on a mineral site, and the Big & J out with my corn. So we shall see what happens tonight. I'm excited. Thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate you guys. That buck that I was searching for wasn't coming in tonight, so it's getting late. I'm running out of camera light, and I'm running out of shooting light and legal shooting light, and I didn't want to take any chances, so I went ahead and took a doe for meat, and that's what I mainly hunt for these days anyway. And thanks again for watching, and let's go see her.
Going out to see our deer. Check out my headlamp. This is a new product that I purchased recently from Vapor Trail Scents. It's called the display headlamp, or the display light, and it really puts out, I mean, a really good beam. It costs $55, free shipping, and it is the brightest headlamp I've ever owned. And also it has a 10-hour run life on high and a 20-hour run life on low, and high and low are not that far apart from each other, so that's a good one to keep in mind there for the future. Every good hunter needs a good headlamp, in my humble opinion, so this is the best one that I've found. So anyway, it's a nice headlamp, so check them out at vaportrailscents.com. And I want to thank you again for listening, watching, reading. We have podcasts that come out every other week called The Best of the Outdoors. I host that. And if you've not checked that out, they're available on YouTube now. Most every podcast I'm going to do from now on, I'm going to do on YouTube. So whenever you're watching this, you can go check that out. And good times in the outdoors, like always. Turns out our doe was a spike, and that happens sometimes. But we got him. He ran, I don't know, maybe 50 yards or so, and decent shot. It just hit him in the heart and hit him in the lungs, and he ran, and we had decent blood. So anyway, there's our deer with a Mosin Nagant.
Hey guys, back on another hunt. Sunday morning. It was Saturday night last night, so got a spike. Thought it was a doe at first. That happens sometimes in hunting. Out here, it's daylight savings time today. It just changed, so went back to regular time. So it's early, but looking forward to getting something hopefully this morning. There are a lot of does coming into this other stand that I'm hunting. And there's some turkey, so I don't know what we'll see this morning, but we'll try to get us a shot at a doe because I need some more meat for the freezer. So thanks a lot for watching us. Also, I brought along my Olympic Arms AR-15, the Texas flag. If you watch any of my other videos, you know I love this gun a lot. It's a 223. I'm shooting Federal Fusion ammo. I forget what grain it is, but it's 50 something, or saying 62 grains actually. And that's been very well performing ammunition for me lately in this AR, and groups pull real well out of my gun. They even make an AR-15 modern sporting rifle version for the Federal Fusion brand, and I'm just running the regular Federal Fusion of mine because it seems to both seem to do well, but this is just what I picked up at the store. So anyway, thanks so much for watching and wish me luck. Waited for that buck to show up. I had a young buck come through, but he was not a shooter. He was basically just passing through, and had a nice mature doe come in on top of these other does, and I went ahead and decided to take a neck shot on one. Pretty mature deer, so, and she dropped right there this time. So 223 Federal Fusion ammo, some good stuff, man. And neck shots with the 223 on these smaller Texas deer is the way to go. So,
well, I'm back here with our doe. Went on a little bit of a trip to get her, and the guys were there with the truck right away, so I didn't have time to kind of film an ending segment. But nice doe, already field dressed her and everything like that, and nice mature doe, and out here in Mason, Texas at the DNS ranch, family ranch, and really excited about all this stuff, getting ready to skin and quarter this one, and fired up about the outdoors as always. Thanks so much for listening, watching, reading. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching this video. Have an awesome day in the outdoors. Hey guys, Dustin Warncke here with my son Jackson.
Yay!
Somebody's excited. Going out on a hog hunt, DV Hunting Ranch, 2018, January, early January. I just got back from the Houston Boat Show, so I'm constantly doing something. Going on a crossbow hunt with the Barnett Raptor Reverse. I'll see you in the blind. Out here in the hunting blind with my son Jackson. He's 8 years old. Wave the camera, very good. Out here on a hog hunt with the Barnett Raptor Reverse. That is this crossbow right here, made by Barnett. Incredible, incredible crossbow. Look how small it is when it's cocked. It's absolutely incredible. I'm getting ready to put my bolt in, but it's really tight and compact for these little tight, compact hunting blinds that we have here in Central Texas at the DV Hunting Ranch. It's about 4:15. Sunset's about 5:45. Poured some corn out. We'll see what happens. Excited to have my little guy here. This is his first video hunt, so I'm really excited to. Actually, the second, because the last time we came in, the pigs did not come in. They did not cooperate. Hopefully tonight they will. Thanks so much for watching. We just shot one. Not the perfect shot. I shot him a little high and spined him, but I put another one in him and good to go. But gotta say, those Grim Reaper broadheads perform for me every single time, and Jackson got to see that firsthand tonight. Isn't that right? I know it's bad video because it's real grainy, but I apologize for that because it's dark. It's starting to rain, so we better get out there and get after it. So what do you think, Jackson?
Awesome.
That's right. Let's go look at him. No tracking job needed there.
Yeah, you just laid flat on the ground.
Just laid flat on the ground. And
Yeah, they did eat some corn.
had to put another one in him, but
Then I see the footsteps.
yep, you see the footprints. That's right. See those footprints. Yep,
There's
that's
one.
right.
There's one. There's one. There's one. Oh, there's one.
So anyway, here's our pig. I had to shoot him another time quartering towards me because I spined him the first time. So I hate when that happens, but it happens sometimes. And thanks to, no, don't say that. Thanks to the Barnett Raptor Reverse. Love this crossbow. Had a lot of fun with it. Had a lot of friends that have taken deer and hogs with them, but I've never taken one yet. And
yeah, it sure did break off that crossbow.
yeah, sure did. So anyway, but thanks so much for watching, reading, listening, and my son would like to wave at the camera too. And we got us a hog, so getting ready to go do the dirty work next. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, reading, and listening, checking out our podcast, and have an awesome day in the outdoors. We'll see you next time.
Are we going to get the meat out of him? This is our pig. This is our pig. This is our pig. This is our pig.
Hey guys, Dustin Warncke here. Thanks so much for checking out my channel, subscribing, following, that kind of stuff. Today I have a new crossbow I just got in the mail today, and this is a Barnett Whitetail Pro, and this is a heck of a crossbow. It's got a smaller limb system than the other Barnett crossbows I've shot. It's very compact, but that's really nice when you kind of like a reverse limb. This is a regular, standard limb crossbow, but when you're shooting the, in a lot of tight blinds like I hunt in and that kind of stuff, you want something that doesn't have a really long, size to it as far as the limbs go. So I'm really excited about this thing. I've really enjoyed it from the moment I got it out of the package. The scope already comes pre-installed, and it's got the fire safe mechanism on it that automatically goes on safe when you cock it. It's just a great safe crossbow to shoot, and it's fast. It's about 380 to 400 feet per second, which is as fast as I really need any crossbow I shoot to be, because a lot of my shots are short, under 20 yards if you watch any of my other videos. So I've shot crossbows by Barnett for a long time. I probably have been doing that since 2009 when they became legal in Texas. So that's been, heck, 8-9 years now, so that's pretty cool. I am shooting with a Grim Reaper practice tip because I love Grim Reaper broadheads. I've got a Luminoc lighted arrow knock for my bolt, and this is a gold tip laser 3, which I don't think they make these anymore, but I'm ready to order some more gold tip bolts because they're fantastic. And also going to be shooting on a bog bipod. I always talk in my writing and my video, if you followed any of my work, that I love to shoot with a compact bipod or monopod so it doesn't get in the way and you have a safe shooting rest and a solid, steady shooting rest. And that's so very important when you're making shots, whether you're in your backyard like I am today, I'm on the larger range, or you're out in the great beyond in a tree stand, or in a seated position like I'm in right now, or standing. You want a standing shooting sticks of some kind to set your crossbow on. And a lot of guys just shoot off of their knee. I've just noticed over the years, and this is just me personally, that I get better steady shots off of shooting something like a monopod or a crossbow, or a monopod or a bipod, or even a tripod, but tripods just kind of get in the way in my opinion. Now the interesting thing about this crossbow is that it can get out to about 400 feet per second. It's rated at about 380 feet per second, which is plenty fast for anything I'm going to be shooting in the archery world. But the thing that I've loved about Barnett is that they've consistently come out with faster crossbows, more accurate crossbows than when I first started shooting my Wildcat C5, and that was a fine crossbow in and of itself. Now they have the Wildcat C6 and some other entry-level crossbows, but this is more of an advanced crossbow. I really like its short limb system. I like that the crossbow already comes with the scope mounted, so you're ready to go. All you have to do is install the limbs and the whole limb assembly to the riser, and this is just a really cool, overall awesome crossbow. I can't wait to get it out in the woods and have some fun with it. So I'm having fun out here on my little archery range. So the rope cocking device is a lot shorter in rope length than the other one is. That means you basically get down and get down to business when it comes to cocking your crossbow. Basically having a shorter throw on the rope is kind of cool. Like I said before, the scope comes already pre-installed. All you have to do is install the limb system, which is very short and compact. The other thing with that is that the scope being already lined up and ready to go for you is pretty much close to being on. You have to obviously, even if it's been bore sighted or you bore sight it yourself, you need to shoot it before you go hunting or go out to the range. You need to shoot it at your house or wherever you can, legally do it, like I can here, and basically have an idea of where it's hitting at what range and what yardage and everything like that. So here's the other thing. Lighted reticle that I like about the scope. Scope has all kinds of different ranges to it. It's kind of got a range finding reticle, and it's got a little button that you press to turn it on red or turn it on green. That's a new technology that I've not been aware of in these crossbow scopes. It's a lot easier to use than having to turn a knob and figure out what intensity and light, everything like that. You just push a button, it's really easy. So they also make the Whitetail Hunter series in a smaller version. This is kind of a full-size version for a guy like me. It's got a longer buttstock to it and everything like that. And they do that so fathers and sons can hunt together, which I think is a fantastic idea. I've got the Raptor Reverse that I'm going to let my son hunt with here once he gets a little bit better with the crossbow. And really enjoy that idea because it's great for fathers and sons to hunt together and have their own crossbows. And the Whitetail Hunter has a smaller frame to it for a youth. for a young shooter, and the Whitetail Hunter Pro has the longer buttstock and everything else to it. So I really like that as well. Getting ready to load up our bolt and our crossbow. Odd vein goes down, and we're going to slide that in to our track for our arrow. Make sure we're even on both sides, and we'll let it rip. Let's see what goes. Let's see what happens. I've been really excited sighting this in today. It's been very easy to sight in. I could not find my bore sighter that I use for crossbows, which is basically a 223 bullet bore sighter that has a thread on the end of it that you screw into a crossbow, bolt or really an arrow of any kind, and those are pretty handy to have around. But I could not find mine this morning or last night, so I'm using I just basically used my regular bore sighter and stuck it down the rail, and got kind of an idea of where the scope needed to be, and the scope was pretty much dead on, close to it at least, so I didn't have any really issue sighting this in. It only took about 5 shots, and I got it done. So let's go send one downrange and see how we do. Absolutely love that trigger. That's about a 3-pound trigger, and it's just a great compact package. I mean, this is kind of, like I said earlier, the advanced version of the crossbow. It's a little more expensive than your entry-level crossbows, but I've been shooting Barnetts, like I say, for a long time, and I've really liked their quality. Their price point's really good, and overall build and function and fit and everything are just great. So let's go downrange and check out our target. I'm really, really excited about getting this crossbow in here. I've wanted to have this for a while, ever since I was at SHOT Show and found out about it, that it was coming out this year. The Whitetail Hunter Pro by Barnett. You find it at your local archery retailer. Academy, in our case, in Texas, carries Barnett crossbows. And let's see how we did here. Let's turn our camera around. Let's see here. There's my pig target that I have here. It's a, I don't know what brand of target that is, but I bought that used from a archery range one day. And then I also have my Reinhardt target, and there's our arrow, folks. Zoom in here a little bit, and you can't really see the lighted arrow knot, but I love using Luminox because they really get the job done. And you can see there I'm right in the bullseye, so that's really cool. Really ideally a great crossbow all the way around. Barnett makes a really good one, and the Whitetail Hunter Pro is definitely one that I would recommend. It's got my Texas tested seal of approval on it, and had a lot of fun out here in my little backyard archery range shooting, and I'm really having fun in the outdoors. So thanks so much for watching, reading, and listening. Also, if you've not done so, please check out our podcasts. They're available here on YouTube. I've got a little playlist just for the Best of the Outdoors podcast, or you can subscribe to them on iTunes or Stitcher Radio and get them on your mobile device. So thanks so much for watching, reading, and listening. Have an awesome day in the outdoors. We'll see you next time.